It's the weekly drive, and voted by you, the viewers, we've got the MACK Superliner by RTA-mods.
Junior, Senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and today we're doing the weekly drive, and voted by you, the viewers, we've got the MACK Superliner. And this is by RTA-mods. A very, very popular truck, and you know, I can imagine why. I know exactly why. Just look at it. It's awesome. It's an Aussie truck. I don't know. Do they make it in the US? I don't know. I've seen this in Australia before, a few times, and man, they look good. Now, I thought, why not carry one of RTA-mods trailers, and that is the Skeletal B double that they have. So, very cool Aussie trailer there. So very good. Right. Now, I still got my radioactive thing on the front there. I thought it was pretty cool, so I left it. Alright, so let's get on the road. So today we are going from Saskatoon down to Verdun. Verdun, there we go. So not quite Russell, not quite Winnipeg, but we're going from Saskatoon. Saskatoon, Regina. We're going through Regina. We're going in Regina. Sounds really bad, doesn't it? And we're going over to Verdun. There we go. Going in Regina. Oh dear. Terrible, Senior, terrible. Alright. Let's get this started. Just going to quickly adjust the sound there. There we go. That's better. Alright, now I've just realised I've actually got myself in a stupid spot, haven't I? Because I've gone and I'm going to see if I can back it up. I went and loaded on the side here. Actually, I've got to do my trailer tug test. Let's do that. Is that even... It's not even in gear, so there we go. There we go. So that's on. Now, just going to have to reverse this a bit, see if I can get this out, because I don't think I'm going to be able to get it out properly. Alright, now I'll see if I can go straight. Silly thing to do, I should have realised this and straightened it up a bit more before I even picked it up, so wasn't thinking. Just thought, oh yeah, that'll be right. And that should just miss there. Yeah. Oh, I hit the pole. I hit the pole. Because I was looking in my mirror. And is that gonna... Oh man, that is so close. Or is that actually... I don't know, that looked like it was so close. I don't know, it might have been going through it actually. Doesn't matter. We got it out. And now we need to bring that map up. There we go. Swing it right around here. Now we have got the Detroit Diesel 6V 500 horsepower. And we have the 18-speed Eaton Fuller. Hang on. Look at that. I'm gonna come a cropper already. I'm in a bad way. I need to get that around there. What do we got back here? Got that rail thing. It's alright, we'll just go up there, that's all good. Having trouble getting out. let's see if that'll do it now. Yeah, that's gonna do it. There we go. It was gonna hit that booth before, but now it's alright. Alright, mate, come on. Don't slow down. Gotta watch the trailer. Watch the cars, watch the trailer. And need to give it a bit more revs because it's a DD. There we go. Now 31, gotta stay under 30. Man, she's screaming. I love this DDA, I love it. There we go, just gotta slow down. Now, what are we carrying today? That's what we didn't have a look at. We are carrying computers! 45 tons of computers, that's a whole lot of computers. It's a lot of porn you can watch with all those computers. One thing I don't like about this truck is that it grinds every gear. No matter what you do. There we go. Alright, well, yeah, one of the things I wanted to talk about, guys, now I apologize, yesterday I did not do a video I didn't do a video at all because my graphics card finally died. No matter what I did to try and resurrect it, it died. So therefore, I couldn't do anything. By the time I ended up biting the bullet and going, oh, stuff it, I'm going to get a new graphics card. I went and got a Radeon RX 580. I believe it is. Just something to get me by. It's a 4 gig graphics card, but it gets me by. That's the main thing. Gets me out of the poop. So I might end up buying another one in a little while too, you know, so I can get 8 gig. I was looking at the 1080 Ti, but unfortunately I don't have that kind of cash just lying around, so YouTube doesn't pay me that much, guys, so alright, now I need to jump in that lane because we're turning. Maybe not. Whoops. And am I going to be able to drag her off? No. Nah, not going to be able to drag her off. It's alright, I'll jump in behind her. Oh no, they're coming in this lane. Oh, that makes it a lot easier. So yeah, that's why I couldn't do a video yesterday, guys, and yeah. But now look, I mean, the graphics are fine. For American trucks and Euro trucks, what I don't need a biggest, baddest, you know, the biggest and baddest graphics card. I just need a graphics card. Getting around the corner. Oops, I sort of hugged it a bit tight there, but that's alright. Now let's talk about some SCS news. Well, this week has been quite interesting. SCS have actually published an article stating that the article's called "Warming Up for ATS Special Transport." So what that actually means is Euro Truck Simulator 2 got special transport, you know, where you're doing those heavy hauls with the pilot cars and stuff like that. Well, now it's time for American trucks to actually get that as well. So American trucks, they've been doing some... Man, that's noisy. They've been doing some work at the moment. They were showing some pictures of plotting routes and that sort of thing. So, and at the moment they haven't got any loads on trailers. They're still working on that part. But what they're mostly doing at the moment is working on the routes. So they mocked up a special little square that fits on the back of a trailer, which they, well, cutely named it the aquarium, because if you have a look at the pictures, it looks just like an aquarium. And to take things further, they'd actually put a shark inside of it, so just as a joke, an internal joke. So I actually thought that was quite funny, you know, they could nickname it the aquarium, and then they put a shark inside of it just for something to do. And the shark's got a tattoo, a SCS tattoo on the side there, which I thought was pretty funny. Now, they're still working out the actual, you know, trailer loads and stuff, so we have to wait before we can see that. I don't know an exact date of when this is going to be released, but still, you know, it will be very interesting. You know, could be April, May, who knows? June, July, just, I don't know, guys. But I'm hoping that SCS really do release some new content very, very soon, because it's 3 months into the year, almost 3 months into the year, and we're not really had anything to, you know, bite into, sort of, you know, so to speak. Some sort of skin or something would be nice, but nothing yet. So hopefully something will come very soon. The only reason why I say that is because if they don't bring out something very soon, they're likely to lose a lot of followers, because they're not updating it enough. Because people like to see new content all the time. So if they don't do the new content, then yeah, it makes it a bit tricky. I know it's very, very hard with, you know, all those programmers and that, you know, getting everything all done right, but that's pretty much how the world is these days. If you don't put out new content, then yeah, everyone gets bored of it. Flick on the cruise control. Yeah, currently using placeholders. No cargoes have been confirmed. Adjusting routes and pictures of the shark in the tank, which I thought was quite funny. Very good. Oh, I love SCS's humour, I really do. But that is pretty much it for the SCS news this week. So, quite interesting, you know. They're going to start throwing out, I think, a few bits of content that teases us, you know, so that we can actually have you know, everyone starts guessing, going, oh, yeah, we're going to, you know, get that or this or blah, blah, blah. So that's why I reckon they're doing that at the moment, so we can get in there and guess. I know it's not radioactive, but I like that radioactive symbol on the front. There we go, looking cool. Very, very good. Now, the actual, this week, the winner of the weekly drive, the MACK Superliner, won by 83 votes. Scott was second with 78. I thought Scott was sure to take it out this week, but no, didn't take it out. I think I put in that RTA one, threw that spanner in the works, and that sort of messed everything up, so for poor Scott. Sorry, Scotty. Oh dear. Anyway, hopefully, maybe one day, you know, the Scott will win, you know, Smarty will win a weekly drive. Because I don't think he has won one yet. I don't know. So yeah, 78 there. And then the FACA, Iveco, whatever it was 16. Sorry, then we had the Volvo FH4 low deck with 22, and then the FACA Iveco 16. Look, the Iveco was, yeah, it was a good try, but it really needs a lot of work, and hopefully in the future, you know, the modder will be able to do a lot more work on it, and he'll be able to get in there and, you know, make it a lot better. Make it a lot better. So I know that there was a lot of haters out there that were just absolutely slamming this poor guy. And, you know, that's probably why a lot of people don't release mods. They make the mods for themselves and their friends, and they just don't release them. Because, you know, the haters just get on them and just, you know, smash the shit out of them. So, anyway, such is life, I guess. It's just, you know, a lot of people are a bit more fragile than others. Like me, I get people smashing me all the time saying that I suck, and you know what? I don't care. Main thing is I'm having fun doing what I do, and that's it. Really, that's all that should matter, as long as you're having fun. Wow. Looking around in this, we're missing a passenger. I really would have liked to have a passenger in here. You know, Melissa or Inspector Rex, you know. Inspector Rex, his nose gets in the road though. He's got a big nose. Be cool if we had a Scruffy model. You know, I could put Scruffy in there next to me. Oh, that'd be cool. Right, we're going in Regina. I'm going to start winding it down, because as soon as we come into a town, we tend to need to wind it down. So, casino, blackjack. No, it's still 69 going through Regina. I thought it was going to be, it's going to be hard. Look at that, braking, imagine that. Braking. Let's jam it in second. There we go. Cruising along nicely. But let's see what's been happening this week at work. This week at work, guys, I've been busy. I've had loads haven't been too bad for me. Touch wood. I noticed that a couple of other guys have got a lot more loads than what I have, so you know, it just depends. What goes around comes around. So sometimes those guys get more loads. Most of the time I get more loads. So that's what I've noticed anyway. But you know, these things happen. But been raining a lot here in Brisbane, which is good. And yeah, I like the rain. I love the rain. I think it's great. I love to. Yesterday was it wasn't raining, but it was just one of those days where you just feel. And it wasn't just me. It was a whole, you know, a couple of the other guys as well. They're just walking around going, ugh, I just don't feel like doing anything. And it was actually quite funny. Oh, that bush was moving. Oh, look, disappearing. Appearing and disappearing. See that? Oh, what else has been going on? On the roads, it's been pretty quiet. I've been there's this guy. Oh, look, there's a lamppost in the middle of the road. Better dodge that. There's this guy, right, that he's been carrying a Carlton Mid beer trailer, right, and he's been racing me up and down the mountains, and I got a limiter on my truck, so I can only do 100. That's it. Maximum I can do is 100. But he going there, I beat him there. Whoops, get into gear. There we go. Going to Gatton, I beat him there, easy. But coming back, he dumps his load really quick, and coming back he's empty, and I'm empty as well, and I'm trying to go as fast as I can up the hill, and he just puts the hammer down and away he goes, leaves me for dead. So it's funny because I get a full load, he's got a full load, I beat him there and he beats me back. So I've been seeing him every single night, eh? It's funny as. I don't know if he's actually carrying beer in there, but I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what his load is. But once he unloads, he's so light. He's quick then, so quick. Listen to that 6V. I love it. And since I've been on the road, you remember how I used to say, oh, I don't see too many Detroit diesels? Well, look, since I've been on the road, out there driving trucks, I've seen so many Detroit diesels on the road, mostly in Macks, that I've seen them. So that's really interesting. But I think they're the 60 series. They don't sound like an 8V or a 6V. They sound more like the 60 series, so I'm wondering if that's all we get here in Australia. If I could actually afford to buy a truck, I think I'd buy myself a K200 or a B61 that was modernized. You know how you can modernize vehicles? I'd do that to a B61 so that it looks like the old school truck, but underneath it's got the new, brand new engine, brakes are new, all the running gear is new, 18 speed Eaton Fuller. So that way it's a bit easier to drive, more comfortable. Because the one thing that I found with driving is if it's not comfortable, it's not fun to drive. So that would be really interesting, I reckon. 58, 69, I gotta stay online here. But what else has been going on? Not a great deal. Finally I got my AE86 going. My Toyota Sprinter is working. Do have a problem now where my distributor cap keeps melting. So we're having to work on that. If it's not one problem, it's another, isn't it, with this car? It's really funny. So after I get that fixed, I'll be able to take it to get a dyno tune done, and it should be rip-roaring. Now, I did take it down the road, and it was a screamer. I've never, ever heard an engine like this in my entire life, ever. All right, and having said that, I've never seen an engine like this. Not a 4AGZE HKS supercharger on there, and it's funny. Well, when you're driving it, I actually gave a little bit of a boot, not too much of a boot because I didn't want to scare myself too much. But I gave it a bit of a boot down the road, and all you hear is the supercharger whining. It just goes, and then when you're changing, it does this little snort, and I think that's either the air blowing out blowing out, or sucking in. It just goes like that when you're changing gears, and it's so cool. It is really, really cool. I love it. I'm gonna have to take you guys for a little drive once I get it all sorted, because there's no point showing you now. When I was doing those update videos, really wasn't a great deal to show you guys, was there? So because we were moving so slow, because we don't only get so much time to work on it. But now that it's actually finished, I think I'm going to do a video where we have a look at it once it's all finished and sorted, and the heat issues sorted. Should be good. Should be good. I'll make a video, guys. I might even do a live stream on it. We'll see. See how it goes. But yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait now to... I'm going to go have a look at a couple of 8.6s on the weekend to see exactly how they do the box. There's a special box that you got to make when you get the extractors, and it blocks out most of the heat. So I got to try and get that something made for that, because too much heat in the engine bay is not good. You don't want too much heat in there. And the actual headers, the extractors are just generating so much heat inside that engine bay. It's not funny. So I'm wondering, I might Google it to see exactly how they do it, because I haven't seen too many guys doing it. But be quite interesting to see. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get a paint job on my 8.6 as well for a little while. I probably may not be able to get it. Because my brother-in-law is having to go on to other projects for the time being. Got to knock a few of those out, and doesn't have time to paint my car at the moment. So unfortunately, that's the way things go. You know, not much I can do. So I just have to wait or pay someone to paint it. So don't know. But either way, you know, not much I can do about it. No point crying. Did I? Oh yeah, I had my cruise control set, didn't I? There we go. This truck's just cruising so nicely. Oops, except for me driving rough. Look at that. That's actually a really nice truck. And pulling that Skeletal B double as well looks awesome. There you go. You see that around. I see that around a lot. That is that me, or is that kingpin really high off the fifth wheel? Don't know. No, we're going past your fuel station. We don't need fuel yet. But there we go. That's actually really cool. Both of these, a link to both of these mods, guys, will be in the description. So if you want to grab the Skeletal B double, I'm not sure how much it is. Last I heard it was $5. I'm not sure if it's still that price now. But you get a whole heap of loads with it as well. It's not just it's not just the... Oh, sorry, it is. Yeah, this is just a container one, this one. So, yeah, it just has the containers on there. And also a link to the actual... the MACK Superliner as well. Now, both are paid mods too, guys, just so you know. So, don't go, you know, getting upset when you see that it's a paid mod. You know... Honestly, if there's comments in there, guys, really don't care if it's a paid mod, to be honest. We just review mods as they are, whether they're paid or not. We don't care. We're not racist. We review mods as they are. Whoop, I'm going to run over that sign. Got a feeling I better get in the truck. Let's jump in this lane because... Oh, come on, mate. I hate that. Look, and now he's stopping in front of me. Come on, move it, dude. I hate it when people do that. Now he jams on his brakes right in front of me. Oh. I had that last night. Some guy... Oh, there's a witch's hat there. Let's run it over. Last night I had some guy, I was trying to jump into the lane, and he pulled alongside, and I saw him pull alongside me, but I had my indicator on. He pulled alongside, so I went, okay, no worries, I'll wait till he goes past. And then he basically he merged, did the same speed that I did next to me, and I'm going, dude, I need to get in that lane, and you are doing the same speed to me. You saw my indicator. What are you doing? And he was just sitting there and had my indicator on, started merging, and all of a sudden he freaked out. It's like, oh, come on, dude. You know, he was going really fast, and I thought, oh yeah, he'll go really fast past me, and that'll be no problem. But no, he matched my speed right next to me, and I hate it when people do that. I hate it. I, 'cause, 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 ' And but yeah, you know, it's just some of the things you got to put up with on the road. Here we go, Verdun. Welcome to Verdun. Verdun. There's the bus. And oh, what's happened over there? Oh, bit of an accident. Some guy smashed into himself. Oh, these things happen. Alright, turning off here. I put in the latest version of Coast to Coast and CanaDream, and I have to say, they're both getting very, very big. You know, there's a lot of work been going into CanaDream and Coast to Coast, and it's really getting very, very big. Alright. Oh, that trailer's over in that other lane. That's not very good. Now, what speed limit we got coming in here? Knock it down to low. And we're turning here. Discovered! Verdun! And should be right to go. Oh, we're turning anyway, mate. And do I not have my lights on? I didn't have my lights on. I thought I did. $31. And is it just turning up here? And there we go. Around there, that... Oh no, double went around nicely. The trailer went around nicely there. Here we go, coming up to our destination. And where does it want us to put it? Hopefully not in a really stupid spot, because I won't be happy. Oh, I hate it when that happens. You're just changing your gears and the light changes. Alright, what do we got? It's looking like in that caravan park. Surely it's not. Over there. Oh man, it wants us to back it in there. Alright. Oh no, it wants us to drive straight in there. See if I can swing it round and park it in here nicely. I don't know if it will. It's a bit difficult. Might have to back this up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to back it up. Into the garden. Alright, need that trailer to go around that way. Okay, so... I got this trailer over this side too. I've got a little bit of room. Just trying to take it nice and easy. I need to turn it sharper, but I can't. Alright, this is going to be interesting. And how's this going to go now? Oh, I don't think it's going to work. Alright, I'm going to have to try and... No. Alright, let's try that again. This is going to be really interesting, how I'm going to be able to get this in there, into that spot. What about if I go forward from here and back that tail in and then try and jackknife it in there, if I can. See if I can just turn that, straighten that up a bit. This should work. If I can back it straight up and not hit any of those cars, that should work. Oh, pole. Damn you, pole. Didn't see the pole. Need more room. I'm glad none of the only one place that I have to back into has got hardly any room. But I'm used to that now. I basically just point and shoot it straight in there. Oh, it's gonna let me give it. Should I? No, what I'll do is I'll back it up some more. And see if I can get that in a lot better. Alright, so now let's see how we go. There we go. How's that look on the outside? Not bad. Not bad at all. A little bit out, but you know, not bad. Let's drop, put the trailer brake on and drop the trailer. And there we go. Would have been better if we were to back it in from the other way, but anyway, that'll do. And there we go. So, job done. Very nice. Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, there we go, guys. That is the MACK Superliner, an RTA-mods truck. And also with their SKELETAL B-double, which is another cool trailer that they've made. So both are in the links below. Also, I've linked you to the latest version of Coast to Coast and CanaDream. Two mod maps that you must have. It is pretty much a must, guys. If you love driving around in American trucks, then you really need to have. They are pretty much the two that you know, pave the way for the rest. So make sure you grab those. But that is pretty much it for me today. Tomorrow we'll do some more mod reviews, and unfortunately if the mod you didn't like got in this week, well, better luck next week, because there'll be some more mods that you'll be able to check out and have a look at as well. But for now, guys, if you like this video, then don't forget to punch that like button in the ass. And if this is the first time you've seen Junior Senior Gaming, then make sure you head on over to the Junior Senior Gaming channel on YouTube and check it out. And while you're there, why don't you hit that subscribe button? Also, before I forget, in the top corner just up here, click on that if you wish to purchase a hat just like mine, or a t-shirt, or whatever you'd like from the Junior Senior Gaming merchandise. So make sure you check that out. But until next time, don't forget to keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 1010 on the side. And remember, game on.